Hello guys, welcome to today's stream. We're gonna hopefully finish this one today. I don't have a lot of work left on it, so I'm really positive that, we'll finalize this one today. Even though I have started kind of late. Hello Alien Frog, how are you? Have you had many worms for breakfast today? Yagimi, hello! Hello Chaz! How are you guys? Is it really late over there? Because I've been starting quite late today, so I reckon it's probably really late for you guys. I have a lot of like strangler line work around some of my characters that I noticed last night. I have sort of mixed feelings about leaving them in at times. Sometimes I feel like they add a lot of flow, but sometimes all they really do is make a piece look more messy. So you don't really want that. You don't want messy, but if it does add more like motion to a piece, then I like to keep them. Hope I have a great day. I do, Chaz. I really have. Just had lunch, so I'm hoping, once the lockdown week is ending, I won't have so many distractions and I'll probably be able to stream a little bit earlier. You had worms for dinner, but you had butterflies for breakfast. Oh, sounds scrumptious, Alien Frog. Green time? What do you mean green time? It's 12 at night? Are you an early riser? Or are you like a bit of a night owl, Chaz? So the main things I'm going to do today is finish up her dress, and I'm also going to add some texture to my beautiful chameleon. Great time. You feel like a night owl would hunt you. Okay. Probably would. Do owls eat frogs? I don't know. I bet they would. In Brisbane we used to have so many cane toads, and people brought them in to get rid of the cane bugs. But they were such great predators and so good at surviving that now they're a pest, and yeah, we can't get rid of them. They're actually killing native wildlife, so they're pretty bad. You feel like a night owl would hunt you. You're not going to test that theory. Okay. I feel like that's a good idea, Alien Frog. I really do. So are you guys going to take part in the, is that tomorrow? Today's Wednesday. Are you guys going to take part in the seal drawing day tomorrow? So same time tomorrow, we're going to have our seal day drawing, where all of you guys are going to draw seals alongside me. Hello Dover, how are you? Cane frogs will rule Australia. I agree, yeah, definitely. How are you doing, Dover? Look, I've done your police box, your TARDIS. I hope it looks good. I hope it's accurate. You weren't there yesterday to bounce ideas off, so I was just winging it, hoping for the best. I'm sure that's true. I'm sure that's true, Alien Frog. I don't doubt it for a second. Oh my goodness, Dover! Thank you for the cheer. Love this drawing. Well, I'm glad you love this drawing. This is definitely a special one, because all of our patrons and mods have taken part, so it's been super fun. feel like she really does need patterns on her dress. I really do. I think I'm gonna keep these. You like the chameleons, some rad lizards. I love those. I so wish you could have them as pets in Australia, but you can't. Awfully sad. So many of the pets I want, you can't have in Australia, pretty much all the exotic ones. This is so much better than what you pictured in your mind before. Really? What did you have pictured in your mind? I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it's better. You wish chameleons live long though. They don't have long lifespans. Really? How long do they live? I would have thought they lived quite long. What are their lifespans then? Chameleons are awesome. There used to be many in the farm near your undergrad college back in the day. That is so cool. How good are they at color changing? Like, did you try them out? What happens if you put them on a Smarty box? Jackson chameleons live up to 5 to 10 years. Okay. So that's not like terribly short. Like 5 years would be short, but 10 would be, you know, a little bit more like what I imagined. I know blue-tongued skinks live, or can live like 18 years, so my brother used to have one, and so they do tend to live quite a fair bit longer. Talking about them changing colors is one thing, but actually witnessing it is awesome. I bet it's so much different, like actually seeing it in real life than just seeing it on documentaries. Like, yeah, it must be pretty incredible. Like, iguanas can live longer than 20 years, really? Wow. Are those like the larger ones, or just pretty much all of them? There was no Discord or Twitch notification this time. You almost missed the stream. Really? How is there no Discord notification? There should be. Are you on Twitter, Dover? Yeah, you're right. There really wasn't. That is strange. Normally it always does one. I wonder if the app broke. Not too sure about that, Dover. No idea why that would happen. Let's see, I don't know, maybe it's just gonna take a while and then it'll come through. You think you have a Twitter account, you should check and start following me on that. Well, if you do, I post when I go live every time. So I know that Instagram can be like a bit of hit and miss, and it's a lot harder to, you know, not get a notification. But yeah, on Twitter I post all the time. Face Goofy, hello, how are you? How is your day going? Alright, so another thing I noticed last night is I did his tail wrong. So hopefully I can somewhat salvage this and fix it up. Because his tail needs to come from the other side. Because if it's wrapping around that way, the tail's going to come through on this side. So I need to fix that up as well. You're good? What have you been up to today? I hope you're well. Today has been the last day of our lockdown, guys. So no lockdown since today. We're free again. Which is really nice because that means I get to see my boyfriend this weekend. Which should be awesome. I had really considered trying to fit in a stream on the weekend, but I just wasn't motivated. Like last weekend, I don't know. I was just like still super tired from being sick last week, and so yeah, I'd rather just wanted to like take a good break. It sucks not being able to see your significant other. Happy for you too. Thanks, Alien Frog. Yeah, it really does. Like, he's currently in the process of building a house, and so that had been already done, you know. We would have been able to still see each other. But yeah, because it's been delayed so long, it wasn't the case, unfortunately. But yeah, I really, really miss not being able to spend time together. So luckily it wasn't that bad. It wasn't such a long lockdown, you know, it was only for 7 days. But I don't know, there's something about like when you feel trapped from not being able to do something that's like, I don't know, makes you want the thing even more. I don't know. You don't want him to get a thicker tail near the end, because that's going to be a little lopsided. Now you guys can go fight kangaroos or whatever Australians do on their free time. Usually we just like either watch movies or play video games or go to pet stores, you know, go to JB's. I don't know if you guys really know what that is, but that's like a tech store, so we like to go looking at vinyls together and just like looking at cool tech together as well. So generally like being locked up inside doesn't really faze either of us. But yeah, not actually being able to visit each other, that's the bigger thing. But yeah, hopefully we've actually gotten rid of all the cases in our state. Would have hoped the lockdown wasn't for nothing. The pandemic delayed so many things. Like anyone back in 2015 or 16 who asked the question, where do you see yourself after 5 years, got the answer wrong. Probably. Yeah, I would bet that. I know a lot of my friends had like planned to travel like once they got a job and finished uni and all of that, and that would be around, you know, around about this time. And so I know for a lot of them that dream got crushed, which is not something that like I dreamed of personally. I used to really want to travel a lot, but I think I've just like started wanting different things, especially since getting so invested into art. Like now things that I want are more, I guess, like collect cool art, collect like artist things, you know? Much more so than like traveling. How about you guys? What would you say is your current biggest dream? Like what would make you happy right now? Going to the movies is what your pastime is like. Happy it's back again. Okay. You see, like, what I hate about movies, like going to the movies, is the fact that you can never really choose what you want to watch there. And more often than not, there's not really anything showing that I really want to see. So I feel like something that, like, if you see an ad that's saying, you know, this is showing in the movies, you gotta go. Rather than deciding, I want to go to the movies and then there's nothing showing, really. I feel like that doesn't really work out very well. your current biggest dream, you just arriving and already having the existential questions. Oh my goodness. Is that a bit full on for you? I don't know. These are the important questions though, right? Hey, at least I didn't ask what's the purpose of your life, right? I didn't go quite that deep. Like, what would you guys say you desire most in life right now? I don't know what I would say. I think that's a hard question for me. What would I desire most? I guess I'm actually quite happy right now in my life, and I would probably say the only things I really desire is for things to stay the way that they are, you know, stay happy and you know, being able to spend more time with loved ones probably would be what I want. I reckon that's about it, you know? Because, you know, there's always like physical objects and things that we'll always want. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna deny that I would love to buy so many art collectibles and things that I cannot afford, but, you know, those aren't really things that are gonna affect your happiness a whole lot. I mean, they may bring you temporary happiness, but at the end of the day, they're not really what defines it, right? Most of the time you don't remember your dreams. I was meaning like your hopes and dreams, like not your dreams. Hello, Lolo Frosty, welcome. The ones you do remember are mostly post-apocalyptic, like nature taking back over cities. I have so many post-apocalyptic dreams as well, Alien Frog. I don't know why, just maybe playing too much Fallout 76. You know, I can totally imagine that's one reason. But hey, they're really cool dreams, right? They're really cool dreams. You too accept it's alien invasions or imminent asteroid impact in your case. Another successful shift seal, buddy. Congrats, Sendo. Congrats. How are you today? You don't know, it's a bit deep, but maybe you just want to feel and be well. Prioritizing your mental health. That's true. That's a good goal to have, Soy. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, everybody's always on a journey to, you know, manage that better. That's such a hard balance to manage. So, you know, it's never easy. But I feel like maybe, you know, sometimes if you look back, you can see how you've been neglecting something and not been doing the right thing, and you can learn from that. Like, I know I was definitely very much overworking myself to the brink a couple of years ago. And, you know, I feel like lately I've just reached a much better balance, like for work and everything else. And I really do think that that's a great goal to chase. You know, there comes a point where you overwork and you're not really living, you're just like producing like a factory. And I think if you're living feeling like that, that's when you know, you're not really living, you're just, you know, performing. And for what? You know, the people around you who care about you, they don't want you to be a workhorse, you know, they just want you to have fun and live your life and be happy. So, yeah, I feel like it comes from a place of like wanting to matter and wanting to help occasionally, but I think it's like, yeah, it's a bit of a personal journey that you've got to realize, like, really, what are you doing? You're not doing much at all, right? You want to be healthy? That's a great goal too, yeah. Based on the past year or two, yes, everyone needs it. Agreed, definitely. For sure, it's crazy how we've been forced to keep moving, and sometimes we just need to take a step out of the road and breathe. Exactly. And I feel like, you know, the journey, like, going through that and then coming out of that makes you a much better person. Like, you can look back and realize that, oh, the only reason I was being so overproductive was because I was insecure about not feeling worthy enough, or because I was trying to please this person, and that doesn't matter, you know? So really it's like it makes you grow as a person, I think. Like in Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, to get to a place you've seen once in a dream. As they say, stop and smell the roses now and then. Agreed, exactly, Dover. If you can't do that, are you really living? Probably not. I feel like I want to make his other eye sort of poke out on the side. The other side. I really do feel like I want you to see both eyes. You also feel you need better habits. That's a great idea. You know what you should do? Download one of those apps that track your habits, and then, you know, like you can track negative habits or positive habits, and I find that's a great way to motivate you to stay consistent. Like, you can give yourself, say, eat 2 healthy things per day, and then you tick those off as you complete them, and then you get to like well, the app that I use is called Streaks, and it's a really good app. So you get to a point where it gives you a streak. So if you've been doing a really good job, let's say you've done it 5 days a week, you have a 5 day streak. And so it becomes really motivating to try and maintain your streaks, you know? It's really good like that. Yeah, I find those like just different ways. Like, obviously not everyone is motivated in the same way. Um, some people can find that kind of confronting. So, you know, if it's not doing it for you, it's obviously not the right thing. But I don't know. It really helped me to have like a visual goal, like a visual way to keep myself accountable. Um, just because I find it motivating when I can see, like, oh, I've done this like 5 days in a row, and then that makes you feel rewarded. It makes you feel good about yourself, right? So for me, that's the best way I found to stick to something. Uh, you guess a desire of yours, or one of them, is to be healthier, lose more weight. You're back on cutting out fast food and soda. Great, alien frog. Maybe like an all worm diet, right? Like all worms, only butterflies and worms. I think that would be great. Yeah, that's your biggest dream right now for sure. Be healthier, have better habits, and grow internally. Exactly. And like, I feel like it's not a bad thing, you know, that you want to grow in that. It's probably just a sign that, you know, you've reached a greater point in your life where you now want something more wholesome for yourself. So it's not a sign that you're necessarily bad or lacking in any way, but rather that you've grown. You really needed this. Thanks for making this space. Oh, Soy, that's totally fine. I'm glad it helps. Dilarafi, hello, how are you? Yeah, I feel like artists specifically can really struggle with like either we're too scatterbrained, and we're not very productive, so we're not very committed to a structure or something, or we're the opposite. We get like overly structured, and I feel like, you know, every artist's going to be different. Everyone's going to have a different tendency, but I feel like just because of the creative mindset and you know how difficult it is to create art, you know, I feel like that makes it so hard. I'm gonna have a problem with these stripes of mine. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Because they're definitely like interfering with like how they're going up, so we'll see. Well, I'm definitely glad I gave her dress a pattern. I think it looks a lot better. Makes it look more interesting. All those worms are good protein, and when you work out consistently, you'll be swole as heck. That sounds great, Alien Frog. Definitely. You feel that the pandemic has been kind of an equalizer for everyone, brought the world to its knees, but on the positive side, gave most of us time to reflect and self-actualize. Yeah, I think it breaks a lot of people like out of that rut, like that daily grind of like just pressing on and, you know, doing the same thing. Agree, before this pandemic you didn't even try to go inside yourself, and now it's like, are your mind's blown? When you're extroverted. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's been, at least for a lot of people, it's been an eye-opener. That's for sure. Yeah, it's a whole experience. It really is, yeah. You miss theatre so much. What kind of theatre stuff did you used to go to, or do you like participate? I don't think there was anything very significant that I started missing because of the pandemic. I think I was really concerned for like certain loved ones, particularly because a lot of my loved ones live in areas that could make them quite susceptible. I think that was like my main concern with the pandemic, but I don't think anything significantly changed my life about it, other than, you know, being relieved that we don't have to go outside all the time, like not going into work. It actually brought a lot of like positive changes in the sense that my loved ones were home more, so that was great. But it did bring like a lot of financial stress as well. And I think that's just like the financial stress for a lot of people was like the major thing, because, you know, not knowing, especially if you're running a business and you can't open, I think that's pretty intense. You only went to theatre once. It was so cool. Musical theatre is amazing. I've never been, to be honest. You were an usher for musical theatre. You typically just watch. That must be nice. Like free tickets, right? Free tickets. If you've ever if you ever have the opportunity, highly encourage me to take it, please. It's a great experience to feel the energy of the audience and the people on stage. Is it a lot like a concert? Because I've been to a concert only once, and it wasn't even with a band that I loved like a lot. It was Mumford and Sons. Like I love the band, but like it's just what I mean is it's not my kind of music. My brother was a massive fan of theirs at the time, and we did it for his birthday. So all three of us, my sister, brother, and I, got to go, and yeah, it was so loads of fun. It was actually pretty funny because while we were there, everybody was shouting so loud, like everybody was taking part, and you know, not really fussed that you couldn't hear the musicians. Well, you could, but like, there was this really grumpy old man in front of us, and he got really annoyed that the three of us were like talking and, you know, being excited behind him. And so, yeah, he wasn't really having a great time. So he told us to be quiet, even though everyone else was yelling. So I don't get it. I was just like, dude, this is a concert. What are you expecting? Like, concerts are the kind of place where everybody, you know, joins in dancing, you know, joins in with the singing. If you want to just listen to the music, you gotta stay at home and put on your headphones and like be on your own. But like, I don't know. The dude was really grumpy, and I think we did something on purpose in the end to like make him even more upset. I don't remember what we did, but like, yeah, we were kind of on purpose after that, because we were like, dude, you're gonna be rude. You're just gonna make us be ruder. So, but yeah. Other than that, it was a really fun time, so. Mumford & Sons has some great music, not really your niche either, but you would be open to seeing them. Agreed. Like, yeah, even if it's a band like Mumford & Sons that I'm not really into, you know, I still would go. Please stop making noise, proceeds to make noise himself. Agreed, exactly. You were going to say headphones exist. Exactly, like don't go to a concert if you don't want to hear other people like taking part and cheering and stuff like that, you know? Like plus we were teenagers. I mean, you know, what do you expect? But I think it was a bit different. Like Mumford and Sons, I remember when we went, we were some of the youngest people there. It was pretty weird. Like most of the people there were much older than we were, so I reckon they have like probably older fans. But there was still a lot of yelling, so it wasn't like it was a quiet concert. And Mumford was just incredible. Like he was walking in the middle of the people. He was like so friendly. Like clearly he loved just like and being entertaining to the people. You were really sad the band Slipknot passed away. All of them? Like, did they all pass away? That's really tragic. Can I guide you through this piece for a bit? You're loving the props I'm using. This is our community drawing, Soy. So as Dover just shared over there, basically all my patrons and all my moderators have suggested one prompt in the drawing. Dover suggested the TARDIS, what do you call it? The chess piece is by Bane Blade. The vampire is by Dark Guy. This little owl is by Alma. The typewriter is by Lightboard, and my little chameleon here is by Zachary Ryan. So everybody that pledges to Patreon gets to suggest one character, and that way we all, you know, I combine all of them into one single community drawing. Joey Jordanson died in his sleep. He was dealing with a nerve disease in his spine, you believe. Was that the cause of death? Or they don't know? Well, hopefully, you know, hopefully he was put out of his misery if it was like a really uncomfortable disease. It doesn't sound very nice. It sounds like it could be quite painful. So you're loving all the elements and the cohesion they have. It feels very narrative and mysterious. I was really surprised that, you know, it came out looking like a singular piece, especially with like how different a lot of these concepts are. You know, I was like, Probably it isn't, it's gonna look like one big mishmash of things, but it definitely did come out a lot more, yeah, uniform, as you said, and very cohesive. Well, Spatial, hello, how are you? You love that so much, you're excited for the outcome. Well, this one's pretty much finished, so we're just rendering up the this chameleon of mine and adding some texture to him. But yeah, next month we have another one, so if you guys would like to take part in next month's drawing and suggest a prompt for me then, you're welcome to go to Patreon and sign up. You just wanted to pop in to say this looks amazing, you're off to bed. No worries, Full Special, thank you so much. What is the girl holding? That is, oh, I forgot about that. That is the, what do you call it? Hourglass. My boyfriend suggested that one. So, yeah, got a little bit of everything, really. You're bad. You thought it would be with watercolors. Still so hecking pog, to be honest. I might eventually do it in watercolors soy. Probably will get to that. But yeah, just not for the moment, because if I do, if I do that now, I'm not going to have enough time to do the commission for a light board. So once I have more free time, plus I have like an upcoming show, so I need to try and be ready for that. But yeah, eventually we'll probably get around to colouring this one. So one stream in the future. We will. We definitely will. Okay, I think it's time to try and add some texture to this guy. He really does have such cool skin. Like, I absolutely love the texture on his skin. Seal buddy, did I know that seals can get ear piercings? They can't get ear piercings, they only have ear holes. I actually didn't know that. Is that true for all of them? Like, sea lions have ears, right? So is it like, is that the difference? Like, sea lions can stand and move more on land and they have ears and seals don't? Best of luck with my upcoming projects. Thank you, Soy. Thank you. I'm right on track, so I am positive that I will get around to everything. But yeah, just gotta stay mindful, you know, of like where I'm going, where I'm spending my time, and everything. So. You just pictured seals with ears. It's kind of like if you tell someone, don't think about this, then they think about it, right? Like, you can't not ask someone to think about something. Sea lions don't use their bellies for transportation. Okay, so they use their flippers. I was wondering about that. I was like, there are some seals that can walk, but they're the sea lions, they're not the seals. So that's a difference. Pretty cool, I never knew that. Changing to lark mode for a bit, no worries. Imagine what it's like being a chameleon and, you know, trying to look around. You can see in every single direction. I feel like they're the predator with like the best field of view. You'll try to finish a drawing before going to bed. That sounds great, Soy. What are you gonna draw? I'll see if I can do the little cutout that I sort of covered up over there. I wonder how much they eat. Like, how long can they go without food for? Or do they have to hunt quite frequently? I feel like if I ever moved my studio and I had more space, I would definitely get an axolotl. I've been wanting one for so long, but I don't have enough room. So, because they need big tanks. And I feel like axolotls can live like a fair long time. So, you know, that's a pretty Pretty nice pet to have around, one that can stick around for a long time. You don't know how to explain it, but it's a fantasy piece and you want to do the before and after of the land. You don't know how to explain, sorry. Well, that sounds cool. You should definitely post it in Discord after you're done. Before and after a war. Ooh. I'm gonna turn on the heater because it's getting cold in here. Every time I get up, my fish thinks it's time for him to have food. You saw a grey Cade walking away to one of the deliveries, a very fine kitty. What's a Cade? What exactly is that? I'm guessing it's a type of cat? I've never heard of a Cade before though. Doge and Cade. Is that like a meme name? You don't know what happened there, but yes, like the first one needs to be beautiful and the second one great and on ruins. Sounds pretty cool. Thanks, Dover. Thank you so much. Is that an egg emote? What is that? Or is that a dot emote? You know what we need in that now, Dover? Hang on. I know what we need. How can I... Why are all the emojis, like, blocked out on this computer? It's like, I don't know. Surely there's something wrong with this computer, I reckon. Can you guys... Hang on, now chat's lagging. That is such a pain. Every time I try to type in chat, that happens. Hang on, I'll try and do it on here. There should be a way to, like, just type a normal emoji. Yeah, it's not working. Alright, let me just do it on here. There we go. Maybe we can add the seal emoji, Dover. Oh, you did? Is that... That's what's going on. That's why I'm just seeing a circle. Because it's not... For some reason, this computer cannot see emojis. I don't know why. So strange. You're drawing clouds. Those are so hard. How are you going with them? Land seal facts. Samoyeds are the clouds of the land. What is Samoyed? Tiny seal time. Well, for me, unfortunately, I can't see the tiny seal. It's just not showing up for me. Silly computer. But hey, I'm glad you guys can see it. As long as you guys can see it, that's all good. But thanks so much, Dover. Thanks for doing that. So guys, if you're not aware, Dover just shared some news about our seal drawing day tomorrow. So if you guys would like to join me, we are all going to draw seals. It's going to be loads and loads of fun. He's definitely getting more plump, I can tell. That's good. I love my animals plump. Those are their best forms. You didn't think your announcement was highlighted. You wrote that as a joke. No, it's the official terms, Sendo. It's the official terms. If you want to join in, those are the criteria. Samoyed is a dog breed. They are really adorable. Okay. I think I know. Are they fluffy and white? There's a couple of dog breeds that are fluffy and white. There's one in particular. It's not called a Samoyed, but it is very fluffy and white. And last time I went to vote, there were some of those there, and I could not stay focused. I was just like constantly wanting to pet those dogs. They are so beautiful. You will be animating a chunk as expected. What, for Seal Day? That's so exciting. Sendo, I have actually done a seal animation. It's like the seal going underwater, and I think he drops pebbles next to a starfish's legs, and then the starfish blows bubbles. It was one of my uni projects, so I did a seal for that, and I think I still have the video, so I'd be able to show you. White and fluffy boys. Harp seals are the Samoyeds of the sea. I agree. They have the fluff factor. They really do. I think harp seals are my favorite. Definitely. Especially those baby ones with like the adorable eyes. Oh my goodness, those are so cute. Absolutely adorable. White and floofy boys. You should probably take tomorrow off, give more time to animation project. The seal one or the one you've been working on for the last couple of months? That's such a long-term project. It's amazing how committed you are. They're very, very interesting skin patterns, and they're actually so hard to replicate accurately. I don't know if I'm doing it right. You will let me be the judge quality-wise. I'm sure we'll all put in some votes. Definitely. Moving seals are just like, yeah, gives them so much more meaning, you know, when you can see how they move, because it really gives you that idea of how cute they are and everything. So I feel like you're in for a top spot already, Sendo. Most definitely. That Big Mac was your ticket for the big win. What Big Mac? Oh, Casually Grubs Big Mac. Interesting. So what's the deal? Why does a Big Mac guarantee a win? Are these lucky Big Mac? I missed the message before that, which was... You were talking about the magnum opus, but yeah, the seal one is important too. You don't think I take bribes, I'm too clean. Probably not, probably not. I was more thinking let's all do like a voting thing, you know, like, all put out a name and then we count them. I'll get Dover to count the votes because I don't do maths. Your two characters are standing each other off on a roof and had to make the cloud as huge as possible. Is the cloud gonna like shower them and then break up the whole argument? No math allowed on this stream. Please keep it to where it belongs, classrooms and textbooks. Exactly, Dover, exactly. Don't worry, you got it covered. Good, good. Your two characters are standing each other off on a roof and you had to make the cloud as huge as possible. You guess if I'm counting votes, you got more Big Macs stuffed in your back pocket for me. And yes, keep food in your pockets for emergencies. Oh gosh, oh gosh. What if it rots though? Like, are you guys like clean car people? Like, do your cars have to be clean, or are you more like... I'm kind of like, I don't mind my house or room being kind of dirty, but I cannot stand my car being dirty. I don't know why. It's like, my car has to be clean. I don't like messy papers and things lying all over my car. So now we gotta do the rest of his tail as well. It really does have such a tricky shape to draw. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it's doing, like his skin, but it's not like normal lizards. It's really strange. Hope the Jedi mind trick works. You like a clean car on the inside, you don't mind your car getting dirty outside though, because it's always windy and dusty, so it's hard to keep it washed. I agree, like, I'm not too fussed about the outside getting like a little dirty, but the inside has to be super clean. You just hit sketch and the clouds look gnarly. What's wrong with your clouds? Like, why are they looking gnarly? Or is that what you intended? Like real clouds. No, they look like great clouds. That's awesome. But then again, you've been told it affects the paint, so it's better to get a proper wash every now and then. You will get your details sometime soon. Yours detailed sometime soon. That is so awesome, Dover. Real awesome. Yeah, I have heard the same thing as well. Like, if you don't wash your car, yeah, it definitely does damage the paint. So, like, don't let it stand for too long. But you know, luckily it's not the kind of thing that needs to be done all the time. So what does detailing a car involve, Dover? The Cloud Brush thanks Clip Studio Paint. Oh, that's awesome. True, Dover, you try not to go too long without a wash. It's hard to have a consistent day of clear weather though. I can imagine. Yeah, it makes it hard. Sometimes like you've just washed your car and it rains and you're like, really, weather? You were sunny for so long. Couldn't you just like at least give me a couple of days with a nice clean car? But no, that's not the way that it works. Really, all we've got left, guys, is finishing up this chameleon. Not long now. The difficulty now, how do you know when it's done? That's always the hard question with art, right? Like knowing when to stop, because if you go too far, you can ruin some of the good details you've already got, or you can actually ruin the whole composition. Good drawing, so much shadows, really complements the drawing. Thank you, Dragon and the Wolves, really appreciate that. Detailing is more about cleaning the car thoroughly, inside and out. The simpler detailing packages mostly involved in an exterior wash, interior vacuum, and wiping all surfaces and corners. The more expensive packages include the same and also undercarriage wash, tire cleaning, and car wax, basically bringing the vehicle back to showroom quality. Oh my goodness. I did not know you get services like that. Thought if you wanted that, you just gotta do it yourself. That's fascinating. Must be super expensive though. I can only imagine. You like the shadows and depth. Thank you, Lilo Frosty. Yeah, I do think that the drawing came out not too busy, not too cluttered. You know, all the characters are quite well visible and don't really interfere with each other's like poses and, you know, knowing what characters they are. That was one of my main concerns with this drawing, is like, if I make the composition too cluttered, it's gonna be really hard to see what the characters are doing or what they even are. So, really glad how it's turned out. You know, it's quite clear. And I really didn't expect to achieve this, so happy little surprises. You might share the clouds with me later to see if they're up to par. Definitely do. Definitely share it in the Discord. I'm sure everyone else would love to have a look as well. The music? What's playing? Currently it's Depression by Canis. No, currently it's, I think that was the previous one. So currently we're on Demodulation by Abstraction. I think a lot of the songs that play on here are by Abstraction actually. So, yeah. Well guys, this one is pretty much there, actually. We've done so much work. I might try and add more details back into this horse, because I did erase a lot of his shine, so he's not quite as shiny anymore. TARDIS fact, the TARDIS actually has a chameleon circuit that allows it to take the form of literally any object in the universe. The police box TARDIS that belongs to the Doctor just happens to be stuck in that form due to a failure. Oh no, oh no. That's pretty terrible. So are there multiple TARDISes that still function normally in the movie? You're a Rovian. Look beautiful and amazing. Thank you, Face Goofy. Thank you so much. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I truly apologize, guys. I am extremely tired today. I'm not really sure why. I just, I did have a pretty late night, but I did get a good sleep in this morning, so I'm not too sure why I'm this extremely boring and tired today. It's okay, being tired happens. That's true, that's true. Strange today, I'm tired and you're energetic. That is strange, because it must be pretty late for you as well. In the series, yeah, although only a few were shown so far. Okay. So what were they disguised as, the other ones? Yesterday was the opposite. It really was, yeah. You're enjoying the stream so much, no need to apologize. Oh, Soy, thank you. Tomorrow's what are we doing tomorrow again? No, tomorrow's Seal Day. Friday, I might, if I have time to put something on a canvas, I actually might do an oil painting, like actually start a new oil painting on Friday. We'll see. The other thing I've been wanting to do is, well, I do need to continue working on my Humpty series. No, actually, Friday I need to work on the commission for Lightboard, so we'll probably be doing that. But next week, so next Monday, I'm probably going to start a new oil painting. I've wanted to start a new oil painting for so long, so it's going to be super exciting. I feel like we've pretty much gotten there, guys. Oil painting, yay. What do you guys enjoy most? My watercolor streams, my drawing streams, or the oil painting streams? I enjoy all of them, pretty much, so... They're all fun to me. Seal Buddy, would I rather see you tackle traditional on Seal Day or animate? I think I'm excited to see your animations, but whatever you feel like. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. If you feel you have time to pull off an animation, go for it. I just, like, obviously we'll probably be going for, like, the standard three hours. So yeah, if you feel you can pull off an animation, that would be pretty impressive. You enjoy the drawing streams, but oil painting is a special treat. No, you could draw up a nice seal on paper. Or maybe a surrealist. That sounds amazing, Zendo. Amazing. Legion, thank you so much for the follow. And Punisher, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. If you've been working on animation the past few days, you suggest paper. A nice change of pace. That's true, though. That's true. When you were in grade school, you did a presentation for harp seals. They are so cute. They really are, yeah, definitely. So guys, if you're new here, please feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us a bit about where you're from. You know, tell us a little bit about like what kind of art you like or what kind of art you make. We'd love to learn more about you. Morning, Punisher! I am having a good day. I hope you are too. What's been up for you? I really do wish I can play around with some shadows on the owl's wing because I need some more contrast between the girl and the owl here in the background. So maybe I should just shade it and then add those details back in. That's gonna definitely help us adding some more contrast. There we go. That's heaps better. Definitely. Heaps better. We're fine, thank you. You're working at the moment and watching my stream on your TV. Oh my goodness. That is a treat. Watching streams on a TV. That would be amazing. How does the chat work though? You do pencil drawing mostly, but you have been trying to get into digital art using Procreate on your iPad. It's very difficult. It would be, yeah. Like, I think the transition, if you're used to pencil drawing, yeah, definitely I think it's very tricky transitioning to things like Procreate or Photoshop. I know that, you know, I used to be a predominantly digital artist, and I switched over to traditional mediums just because I really preferred what it feels like sketching on real paper. And I just also really love to, like, you know, just like feel the movement of the paper of the paint on the paper and things like that. So for me it was more of a personal choice, but like definitely there are people who struggle a lot getting used to digital mediums, and I feel like it's not always for everyone, you know? Like, I really did enjoy it, but I just always felt like something was lacking for me. But I will say digital mediums are a great way to learn how to use color. Like if you're trying to learn which colors to combine and things like that, it is such a great way to learn more about color and things like that. Well guys, I feel like we are done. You know, I know it was a short stream today, but I am really tired today, so I have a feeling that I'm just going to cut the stream short, probably do a longer stream tomorrow with a seal drawing stream. So maybe I'll try to get some good rest today, and hopefully I won't be so boring and tired tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I really appreciate that. If you would like to take part in next month's drawing, we are going to do this every month. So if you would like me to draw a character for you in our community drawing next month, go and visit my Patreon account and sign up, and basically in the prompt list just post what you would like me to draw for you. One more scene to go, you can feel the big happy approaching. That's awesome. No worries, Slow, no worries. But stick around just a little bit longer so we can go raid somebody. I know just the person we can raid. Carmelite Squid is an amazing artist. She does some beautiful, beautiful watercolor stuff. So if you're not already following her, stick around and we will go head over there right now. No worries, Alien Frog. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, do not forget the seal drawing day is tomorrow. So be here tomorrow, draw a seal alongside us. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, thanks Legion. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you only got to catch a little bit of the stream today, but hopefully next time. I'm on the same time tomorrow, so if you want to catch it a little bit earlier, I do start a lot sooner, so that would be awesome. So basically, guys, go and check out the link that Dover just shared. If you'd like to be a part of the seal drawing day, that would be awesome. But we are going to be raiding Caramelized Squid, guys. I'll just quickly show you guys the drawing up close before we do. We've got the chess piece, the TARDIS, my little vampire girl, the little owl and typewriter, hourglass, and our chameleon. They are so happy. So yeah, I will see you guys same time tomorrow. Let us go visit Caramelized Squid. Why did that not work? Oh, that's why it didn't work. There we go. Cool, that's working. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.